Alright gang, quick tutorial on our new website. I know everybody's had an incredible experience with this and there's been no challenges, but I thought I'd make the video anyways. But on a serious note, we do apologize for some of the challenges and hiccups we've had initially with the site, and it's our goal for this to be a great tool for everyone. We certainly invested in it with the hope that it would be. So bear with us while we continue to work on making it better. But I want to walk you through a few things so you can have a better experience starting now. So the first one is always kind of watch out. You might look like you're logged in, and ways to tell if you actually are would be if you're able to see pricing, and if you can see the sales material, which is not displayed if you're not logged in. What I mean by pricing is if say I'm in the warehouse sale here and I can see the pricing here. If I can't, I would see a login. So that's a little indicator you're not logged in. So one thing people say is they're having a hard time finding stuff that can be overwhelming, especially on the for example with the warehouse sale here. I can see there's 659 items in the warehouse sale, and some people are looking for how to get to the next page. So that can be a little confusing, because if I scroll down, I don't see go to next page. I just kind of get to the bottom, but if you watch closely, it does keep loading the items. So you'll be able to scroll down through all 600 some odd items. So that's called infinite scroll, and that is at play. Here you can use this, I believe, to get you back up to the top. The other nice way for search is the facets. So facets allow you to kind of whittle down your results, especially when you're in a big category. So if I'm here and I go to, I'm in a warehouse and I want a tool from the warehouse sale. So I come here and I can select tool, and it will kind of take away everything except for items marked as tools. And maybe that's still not enough. 94 is too much. Maybe I want to take it even deeper and I want to go and just want to see Paul Mitchell tools. I'll only get choices that are available, choices that have results in them. So as I select things, I'll be getting less options. 42. So, for example, now if I go to, so I'm here, I'm just in Paul Mitchell tools. There's 42 of them. And then maybe the last thing I want to do is I don't want to spend that much. I want to see tools that are under $100. I go to, I won't be able to get it exact maybe, but I get to there. And that gets me 37 products, and I can shop and add what I want just by kind of clicking add to cart, and it'll put it in my cart there. The other way to shop is with search. I've had a lot of comments about search. Some of them are not the most positive, but just to be aware of some things that hopefully this kind of will help with search. And that is, it's not going to start searching until you have 3 letters or characters in there. So 4N, I'm not getting anything, and I don't recommend hitting enter, because for whatever reason when I do that, I get a lot of results. It'll give me 6 at first, and it seems to always want to jump back to this high number. So what I do recommend is, if I'm here, if I add a little space, because that'll get me to 3 characters, then I start getting some good results here, and then from here I can click and go right into that item, and then kind of add it to cart from here. So that is little tips with searching. Sometimes if you add a lot of information, you're just getting a lot of opportunities for search results. So it's looking for anything with kind of those phrases in it, and that can get me a lot of results. You can see that it did get me the first result pretty good, but especially if I were to hit enter with that much criteria, I'm going to get a lot of results. So best recommendation is to try to select right from when you see it come up on the suggestions, and add it from there. And that's a little clunky yet for me even, so I actually like quick order. So if you go to quick order, you have the ability to add things. You could use a barcode, so if you have a scanner, you want to use that. If you happen to know ManocoBlue SKUs, you have the ability to put our You could put your SKU number right in there if you were able to remember what the SKU numbers are. You can see it's starting to, I do that, and then I can add a couple more, drop it into my cart. This warning is going to happen if there's not enough stock. So it's going to tell me to reduce this or remove it. So I got to remove that because there wasn't enough in stock. And so even here, 6N space, I want lawns of 6N. I can add it here, tab over. I want 4 of them. I can use tab and then just add them in like that. So quick order, in my opinion, is a pretty nice way to order. Another nice little feature is in the My Account. So clicking on My Account here, if I go to reorder, I will be presented with a pretty nice little interface, and this is gonna have anything that I've ordered in the last period of time. And I've got a little bit of flexibility here. Maybe I say I want to really see 180 days worth of sales, and I want it by something I've purchased most frequently. So that'll just kind of add up my purchases in the last 100 days, and the top one will be on top. So you can see I like the hand soap apparently, and Brandy likes Stay Strong. So that is the reorder, and then obviously from here I can add some more and then add it to cart like that, and just kind of go down my list and just start knocking stuff out that way. Speaking of lists, nice transition there. You also have the ability to create your own wish lists, or in our use case, I would see that as more of a kind of an inventory list. So if I went into my lists, I have the ability to create, so if I went to all my lists, I could create a new list here, and then I might want to call this one color. And so now I've got a list called color, and if I want to add items to my list, I can do that just by searching for them. So maybe 6NN is going to be something, go to that, and I have the option to add to a wish list, and I'm going to add that to my color list. And I've done that already, so I can go through, and if I wanted to add everything to my list, and then I would have the ability to jump back to my lists. So if I go to the inventory list that I've already created, I can see that I've got 3 things on my inventory list. The one limitation here is you don't have the ability to control quantity from here. Can't say I love that, but if I had a clean cart and I wanted to just add everything, select them all, and then add them to the cart, I could add that whole group to the cart and then jump to my cart from here, and then I could adjust the quantities in the cart. I'm getting that issue on Revolve because there's not enough of that, so if I remove this guy, then but those items got added to the top of my cart, so those were in that list, and then from here I could say I need 2 of those, I actually don't need that, and I need, so on and so forth. So that is some scoops on search. I'm trying to think of some other nice little tips and tricks that may do you good service, but for now, let's call that good. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for working with us, and hope the website continues to get better, because our goal is to make it great for you. Thanks.